Hi, my name is Joanna and I'm going to give a description of ABA. So what is ABA? ABA is an evidence-based approach for increasing learning and improving behaviors. It's based upon using positive reinforcement and tailoring interventions to each individual with the goal to maximize the potential of each particular person as a unique individual. There's 7 characteristics of ABA. The first one is generalization. This means that skills or behaviors should occur in environments other than where they're discretely taught. So if we're teaching in a classroom setting, we want our clients to be able to learn to use a skill in a different setting, like at the park or at the mall. Second is it has to be effective, so interventions should be monitored and so that we can evaluate its impact on the target behavior. Third is technological. The procedures used in interventions should be described clearly and concisely so that others may implement the same procedure accurately. Fourth is applied, so behaviors that we select should be socially significant to the person. Fifth, conceptually systematic. Interventions should be consistent with principles demonstrated in the literature of applied behavior analysis. Six, analytic. This means that the decisions that we make are based on data. And last is behavioral. So behaviors that we target to change should be observable and measurable. The goal of ABA is to understand how individuals learn and how behaviors are changed by studying how behaviors interact with the environment. So understanding these behaviors allows us to help people to learn positive behaviors that'll help them and to prevent people from learning behaviors that are harmful or problematic to them. And this allows us to change behavior in a more positive way. The core principle of ABA is that desirable consequences will increase behavior and undesirable consequences will decrease behavior. So with that, there is a 3-term contingency. So that involves the antecedent, behavior, and consequence. So the antecedent is what happens right before a behavior, and the behavior is that behavior that we're focused on or like a response, and the consequence is what happens right after the behavior. Using the 3-term contingency gives us the why of why a behavior occurs, and we can use it to facilitate change in behavior. So an example of ABA use in our lives could be for speech. So we can teach a client, like the antecedent is they want candy. If we can teach a client to say, I want candy, and we've reinforced them and as a consequence by giving them that candy, they will most likely ask for candy the next time that they want candy. Another one that it's useful for is for motor stereotypy behaviors. So if a client engages in motor stereotypy for attention and we ignore it as a consequence, they're most likely to decrease that behavior. We can use ABA to teach play, so we can have a client play with blocks, and once they stack blocks correctly, we could give them a goldfish and reinforce that behavior with the goldfish, and they're more likely to stack the blocks in the future. And last is using ABA to teach basic social cues. So let's say a client bumps into someone and they respond by saying sorry, and their consequence could be the person responding by saying it's okay, or us giving them social praise, and we've taught them how to respond to these basic social cues. Thank you.